This is another deck from Team Fail. This is a frog deck that you saw in the previous duel against the creator deck. Yes, the creator deck destroyed it, but this is a very good deck. It works well against Blackwings. It's been tested against them, amongst others. So, here we go. First of all, Sangan, he could search out everything in this deck except one or two cards. Exile Force, this deck has a hard time with monster destruction often, so this card can be pretty good. Vortex Trooper, we want to make this another Draw Frog, or one of the other cards that are missing in here. Starboard, I think. Dupe Frog, there's three of those. These, when they're destroyed, you can get a frog from your deck or your graveyard and add it to your hand. It's really good. Flip-Flop Frog, he's really good. He returns a monster to your opponent's hand for each frog that you have on the field. So if you have 3 frogs, you can return up to 3 of your opponent's monsters. So he's really good for this. 3 Unifrogs. This card can attack life points directly, and when you have the wetlands on the field, he's 16. And if you have another frog on the field, you can destroy one of your opponent's magic or trap cards. 2 Poison Draw Frogs, when they're face up and they're destroyed, you get to draw 1 card. 2 Submarine Frogs, they're 1,200, and with wetlands on the field, they're 2,400. So, and they do pierce, so they're really good. Treeborn Frog, most people know what he does. 2 Mother Grizzlies, this card's really good. You can special basically everything in this deck except Sangan and maybe 1 or 2 other cards, but he's really good. Spined Gilman, he powers up basically everything in this deck by 400, and he himself has 13, so he's good. Starboy powers up all the waters by 500. Cannonball Spear Shellfish, he has 1,000, but with wetlands he's 2,200, so he's really good in this deck. And 2 Mobius, this is the only tribute monster, so this could get out a lot and destroy a lot of spell and traps that plague this deck, so that's good. And then Monster Reborn, Lightning Vortex, 2 staples. Book of Moon, Heavy Storm. Mage Power works well in this deck. If you equip it to Unifrog, he gets powered up a lot and can attack directly, so that's really good. 2 Salvage brings back basically everything in this deck except Mobius and Sangan. 3 Wetlands powers up basically everything in this deck by 1,200. Torrential Tribute. Magic Cylinder, we want that to be a mirror force, but we don't have it. Threatening Roar, those are all good cards. Stop attacks and destroy monsters. Graceful Revival can bring back basically everything in this deck. Then Spiritual Water Art, AIO, I don't know how to say that, but this card, you tribute 1 of your waters, look at your opponent's hand and discard 1 to the graveyard. So, this is a really good deck. It's pretty cheap deck, simple, anybody can use it. Yeah, so it's another Team Fail deck. Thank you.